Booleans. I like to cover this. I don't like to use them, but I will cover them because that's what I do. I'll let you decide maybe they are useful in your workflow. Okay, why I would use a Boolean? Well, let's take this for example. Okay, so I have two objects. And the first object, what I need to do is join it with this object. So I hold Shift, highlight both objects, and go Mesh, Boolean, Union. This will join them together into one solid object. If I look on the inside here, what it did is it joined them and then got rid of the center part of that one object. The only bad thing is I'm going to have to clean up quite a bit. I'm going to have to take the split polygon tool, go like that. And I can end it in all the corners. That way it stays all quad. There we go. So there's a final piece of geometry using Booleans that didn't make a mess. Alright, the next one. I like to do this. Let's say I needed a hole through the door. Well, let's see here. I just grab a wall. How about a window? We'll go window. So I got this one, I got this one. Booleans, difference. There we go. I now have a window. That's very nice for level making. And look at it, yielded all quads. Now what people try to do is this. Square peg round hole. Well, this is going to yield some bad geometry. So if I take this for instance, then I take this, which I'm going to rotate like that. Yeah, you see where I'm going with this. This is what every new person in Maya does that figures out how to use Booleans and fails. So you take both of them, you go Mesh, Boolean, difference. Okay? And depending upon which you selected first, so if I select the box first and then the actual cylinder, I get this hole. And this hole yields terrible geometry. If I hit 3 on the keyboard, it will turn to a disformed donut. So as long as you're using geometry in equal amounts, the Boolean is a wonderful tool. I carve doors and everything when I'm making a level using this command. The difference one is just about the same as that one. So let's see, I got two objects. So intersection is the counterpart to difference. What that does is it makes the whole a solid chunk. And not as useful as the other ones, but there might be some application out there that you might use it. Okay. Alright, so those are Booleans. As long as you stick with the same amount of geometry for the door, it'll make a door. If you start mixing round pegs and square holes, it yields terrible geometry.